Hey guys, well, I was filming for this guy, 20-minute video plus, and the Hi-Capa literally blew up on me. And I'll show you what's left of the stuff. Well, I don't know where the spring plug went, but I just got frustrated and I started over. And anyways, here, this is the aluminum loading nozzle by UAC. You guys know me. I have been, this is the project UAC, let me just show you. This is what's left of the guide rod. The spring plug blew up and the outer barrel, I don't know where they went. And no, it's not the UAC's fault. TM recently, not recently, they changed a couple of their, I would want to say, the quality. And I actually have a couple of customers that have told me that their guide rods and spring plugs are broken and some of the outer barrels came apart. And this happened to this guy. This is a brand new TM43 bought from this year, and it's quite the shame. So I had to put I put an advanced barrel fixed, an extra guide rod I have, and the aluminum spring plug in the front. And I short stroked it just to give it some shock absorption, okay? And you'll see when I take it out. And right now the aluminum blowback loading nozzle is in here. I was running in the other video, and it's been working great. It's a drop-in on lightweight blowback units, okay? Two specifically, Nova Prime / Airsoft Surging. For other ones, not sure. The only thing is, first, actually, let's shoot it. Since I guess we're going in reverse. I'll shoot it, and then I'll take it out and we'll just talk about it. Since the other video got ruined, and this is my HV setup, you guys. This is behind the scenes. I usually don't show it on my videos, but I figured out why not just make things fair in terms of dealing with temperature in my garage. It goes from extremely hot to extremely cold. And usually I have to use this to gauge if this is going to be a fair test or not. So I'm probably going to start using this more just to help my videos be more credible, I guess, because I like being, what you see with with my videos is what you get. No fancy dancy stuff, no cuts, no BS, just straight up. If it's ugly looking, it's ugly looking. That's just how it is. All right. Anyways, shoot this guy. We have 2/8 in here, and we'll just shoot it. I'll give you guys a chrono read. This is my ghetto chrono station. I haven't really made a new chrono thing yet. 271 with these are 2/8. 270. 270. 269. 269 out, 266, 269, 266, 268, 268, 268. Am I done? 267. Alright, let me just shoot the rest out, please. I think we're out. Just added some more firing in there for you guys. Hey, we gotta abuse this. Realistically, I'm impressed with it. I'm happy with it compared to other aluminum loading nozzles I've worked with. Just to give you an example, we and the Army Glock one, those are two pistol ones I've worked. I wasn't really impressed. I own both versions of the Wii one now. And they just wrecked my hop up. The loading ramps broke off finally. They weren't fully CNC'd, or they're casted stock. So don't forget, guys, this is still a stock TM besides these parts that broke. Stupid TM. Anyways, alright, back on subject. And this is what it looks like. It returns nice and smooth. But here's the thing, guys, and we're going to talk about it. And if you notice, my piston's loose. I need to glue it down. But I have to, and that's what we're going to talk about. I have to find the perfect O-ring. I know if I find the perfect O-ring, I'll gain some FPS back, but right now it's not the perfect O-ring. And in the other video, I was actually talking about, you know, buying O-rings and having the perfect O-ring. And let me show you guys, since I'm a little peeved at my other video. The other video, I was actually going through the process of trying to find the closest one, but I didn't find it in these. I have one more box I need to actually go through. Right now, this is the size I am using. I am using P009. Alright, here's the measurements. But obviously, I need to find one that's just a step up and tighter. And a little bigger, I'm sorry, a little bigger, but this one is too big. So I need to find it in between these two. Alright? So let's get back to it. Other than that, guys, it's it costs $50, which is, you know, it's a good number. But in reality, if you guys think about it, for, you know, you guys pistol nuts, you know, garter loading nozzles, they're about 25, 24, 30, you know, depending on where you get it. And that's, I'm talking about ship too. So think about it. 2 loading nozzles is, you know, that's about $60 or 50, whatever you want, give or take where you find the deal. Oh. I dropped it on the floor, guys. Give me a second. Okay. Let me clean it up so you guys can actually see what it looks like without all the grease on it. This is CNC'd, a one piece. Thankfully, thank God, I'm very happy about that. So as much as I don't like aluminum loading nozzles, I'm impressed with this. I probably have 500, 600 shots on it now, just from the last video, and now it didn't add so much, probably 50. But the last video I was shooting a lot. That was like a 30-minute video, and it blew up, and I got pissed. All right, so here's what it looks like. Here's the stock one. Nicely done. It really is. And I'm hoping this really lasts a long time. Realistically, guys, I'm probably going to use a whole bag of BBs. So that's about 5,000, maybe 2 bags of BBs, and just to see how this guy really does. Alright. So it looks like here's the bottom. That's important. And I will weigh the thing for you guys on camera too. I did in the last video. You use the TM guts. One thing I'm going to try out is I'm going to try to put the RCC power bulb in here and see how that does actually. So I'm curious to see results with that. Alright. And then here's the most important part, the loading ramp. Here's the cool thing. In that, you know, 500 plus shots in the last video. Let's see. The other metal ones I worked with visibly showed a lot more damage than this. This is actually not that much damage, and I'm actually really impressed. And I think he did say that it wouldn't damage your hop up, and maybe they did the calculations right compared to the other companies. Okay, but here's what it looks like when it goes in. It doesn't stick at all, which is very cool. Okay. The only thing I will say, this is a stock bucking and a stock barrel, so, but realistically this comes in contact with the bucking. So you have a tight bucking, maybe you'll have different results. But I'm keeping this stock to be fair to Project UAC. Alright, so that's what it looks like there. And now let's do the important part for weighing. It's a drop-in on this company, Nova Prime Airsoft Surgeon, the same one. It's just the Airsoft Surgeon one has gold and it charges you a ridiculous price. The only thing that was, I think I was talking to you guys before, the Prime, the original O-ring, was way too thick. It wasn't dropping back and forth at all. I had to force it down. And that's not good. That's too tight. Alright, and for the stock one, it's not a drop on. Let me see if I can show you guys. Okay. I haven't really mastered how to put it in yet. There we go. Okay. Here, I'll show you guys. See. You see how I have to squeeze and put pressure on here? It's not a drop on, and honestly, guys, if you're spending money, $50 for a loading nozzle like this, I would sort of hope that you actually have a lightweight blowback unit. They are planning on making. Oh, dang it! It gets stuck around on the back end. They are planning to make a loading nozzle, I mean a blowback unit that's meant for this one. So I'm actually going to be excited to get that, because that one I'm hoping will have the perfect seal. Because I still have to find it, and now I'm stuck. Let me get this out of here. Okay. So you can see that it needs to be fitted here, but yeah, I wouldn't do that, honestly. Just go get one of these Nozzle Prime. You can buy these from Blue Mars, or just wait for theirs. And like I said, if there's anything to be said, it's always nice pairing up companies with their own company. So UAC loading also with a UAC lightweight. All right, so that is one thing. You need to figure out the perfect O-ring, and let me wait for you guys. And this is the UAC return spring. The cool thing, it hasn't shrunk. It actually hasn't shrunk, which I'm really impressed with. Okay, and I'll show you that afterwards. Here's the stock TM loading nozzle, empty though. All right. With the internals is about 4.3 grams, I think, from the last video. After it blew up on the last video, I took a break and I just came back here to try to be happy. And this is 9.3 grams, so it is a lot. It's double the weight somewhat. Okay, 9.3 versus 3. It was 3.8, I think. Okay, 3.9. But realistically, that shouldn't be an issue, especially if you're running this. And I can't remember, I was talking to him. I think he said the one that they're working on is going to be lighter than the plastic one combined, or something was something else. I can't remember. Anyways, if anything, guys, I'm going to have an update video on this. This product, especially this product, requires one that I do an update. Because you are spending $50, but at the same time, this is probably one of the best aluminum loading nozzles I've worked with off the bat for pistols, and I'm happy with it. And I'm probably gonna run maybe 5,000 or 10,000 and do an update video and see if it's still alive. I'll probably be running at 110 psi on this guy. I'll probably have to replace the slide because I'm really not happy with the new TM stuff. They sort of need more upgrades off the bat now, especially with the guide rod blowing up. Where is it? Look at that. Spring plug, you know what the hell that is. Now the barrel I toss because I'm just angry. Alright. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But as a general overview, first impression, second impression, because this is a second video, I am happy that I'm impressed, but this needs to be really tested for durability. And you need to find, if you're running a lightweight blowback unit, you need to find the perfect O-ring. Otherwise you will lose some FPS, 5-10 FPS, if you don't find the right O-ring. And if you do it too small, you're going to notice some gas escaping. So that should be the easiest way to do it. But once again, UAC they're giving me a fan, that's for sure. This is a Project UAC now, and they're doing it good. Just a sneak peek. This is gonna be my next video. I didn't touch this yet, but a day and night sight Glock for a Glock. I'm actually really very interested in this one. So I'll see you guys around. Have a good day, and thumbs up to UAC. All right, first one I'm actually happy with off the bat. I'll see you around. Take it easy.